What's up, my reseller friends? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Sabrina. I thrift to resell on eBay, Poshmark, and Mcari. I'm a full-time reseller, and this is my part 5 video to my Barbie series. It's the last video, and in this one, I'm going to show you which Barbies sold. So all the Barbies you're going to see in this video that sold, not just the Barbies too, also some of the accessories and clothing as well. That just all came from that huge lot that I had purchased. You're gonna see which items sold in a month or less. So I actually consider anything that sells within 3 months to be a fast sale. So I consider all these items I'm gonna show you to be a fast sale. But first, before we get into that, I'm going to show you how I ship Barbies, because that's a part of the process too as well. It actually is a very important part of it. I have started getting messages from some of my buyers after they purchased my Barbies asking me to please ship the Barbie in a box and not in a poly bag. So that leads me to believe, if they are requesting that people are shipping Barbies in poly bags. And if you are not familiar with a poly bag this is a poly bag. Do not ship a Barbie in one of these. Do not ship anything in a poly bag that can break. I would not even ship a Barbie in a padded envelope. Barbies need to be shipped in a box. Now, what I have done before in the past, if I didn't have a box on hand to ship the Barbie, I would wrap her in cardboard and then put it in one of these. I don't really do that anymore. I think that I've done it once in the last year or so. So I really try to stay away from that. For the most part, I like to just ship Barbies in the boxes. And if somebody is purchasing a Barbie on eBay, I mean, there's a chance that it could be for a child, but most likely it's a collector. There's a higher probability that it's going to be a collector. So they want these items to be treated as collector items. So you really want to make sure that you are shipping your dolls in a box. So for me, I have purchased 8x6x4 boxes. If you follow my Barbie videos, you know I've talked about this 100 times already. So I apologize to those people who this is just redundant information, but that's the size box that I ship these dolls in. If you fold them like this, they will fit inside. Now, Ken will not fit in an 8x6x4. He will have to ship it a bigger size box. I do have some 7x7x5s. I believe, yeah, 7x7x5. Ken fits in there if you fold him. Now, you can get 8x6x4 boxes on the eBay supply store. So if you have credits to buy them, you can buy them on there, but I will warn you, just the average weight of the doll and the average weight of that eBay box, because those boxes are a little thick. I don't know if you guys have realized that or not. Those eBay boxes that we order, they do come slightly thicker, which can add extra weight to your packages, right? That is why these are like some of my favorite ones to buy on eBay. I feel like these 10x13 padded envelopes are like the best deal of all the stuff that you could buy on there. So I tend to use my credits a lot for those. But these boxes, I don't really buy them on eBay anymore because, like, let's see what this one weighs. This one would have been fine. It would have been fine in the eBay box, but it's also because the Barbie doesn't have any accessories or clothes or anything, and she is a little bit of a lighter one. But many of the Barbies, especially the vintage ones that are made, the dolls are made thicker and out of better materials. Those ones are slightly heavier. So if it puts, when you use the eBay box, it puts it over the 8 pounds. Once it's past 8 pounds, then you're in the next tier price. So it ends up, depending on where you're shipping it, it can end up costing you like an extra 25 cents, or it can end up costing you an extra $1. And that adds up. So I like to just buy these boxes. I normally buy them on eBay. If you get Supply Hut boxes, I've had bad experience with them. So I cringe every time I recommend them on my videos. But they've got the inventory we need, right? So whatever. Just don't expect any good customer service from them whatsoever. But the Supply Hut boxes, they sell on eBay, they sell on Amazon, and I believe they also have like their own store. I definitely would not order from their store. I would order from somewhere like eBay or Amazon, where you can have some protection in case they don't ship you your boxes and try to put in a fake tracking number like they did for me. But they are like a huge company though. But their boxes for sure are the right ones. These ones aren't Supply Hut. These were just a random person that I had purchased on eBay. But yeah, that's how you ship Barbies. And if you're shipping 2 Barbies, can fit in here too as well. I've been able to ship 2 Barbies in here, and depending on the size of the depending on the weight of the Barbies, many of the 2 that will fit in here will still be under the 1 pound. So that works out good. So that is how I ship Barbies. If you have any questions about it, if I'm leaving anything out. Oh, I probably am gonna stuff it with something in here. I like to use the air pockets, but I'll also use like stuffing, and sometimes I use the plastic bags they give out at the grocery stores and stuff. You know, the little ones you have to pay 5 cents for. Sometimes I'll shove some of those in there because they're perfect for making the Barbie snug inside this size box. But sometimes those are a little bit heavier, so it will make the weight go up. So you just got to watch on that. But for this doll in particular, because she was only like 6 point something ounces, I think I'd be able to pull off putting one of those bags in here. But yeah, I always make sure to just like stuff it with something too as well. And I've never, any Barbie that I've ever shipped in a box like this, I have never once had a complaint from a buyer about the way I ship my Barbies. All right, so now that we got that out of the way, now I'm gonna jump on my computer and I'm going to show you all the things that sold. All right, so first I'm going to show you the Mcari Sales. I'm going to try to go through these pretty quickly. Well, this bathing suit was on a doll that it didn't belong to. And when I used Google Lens, it showed me which doll it was, and it went to Glam Vacation Barbie. I had listed it for $11 plus shipping. Someone sent me an offer for $9, and I took it. Now, this is 2 dolls that I bundled up together. And I don't remember exactly how much I sold this for. Okay, $18, but then somebody also bundled this dress. But this dress didn't come from this particular new purchase that I had made. So this was like an older item I had in my inventory. But these dolls, I actually got 2 of each of these dolls. So I had 2 listings that were almost identical. And one sold here on Mcari, one of them sold on eBay. So these are Fashiona dolls, but they're Hispanic dolls. So I thought that made a pretty cute little bundle. This one right here, this is a 1999 Pajama Fun. This is Teenage Skipper. I did show her in one of my other videos. She is a teenager version of Skipper. She sold for $12 plus the cost of shipping. I did accept an offer on her. This is Amazing Nails Christy doll. She is from the year 2001. I accepted an offer of $20 plus shipping for her. Monster High doll, Venus Flytrap, First Wave Music Festival. That was the name of this doll in particular. She sold for $20 plus the cost of shipping. And I remember this one sold extremely fast. Now, remember when I showed you in the very first video that I had gotten a fold-out Barbie house? It was more of a modern one, but the comps on it weren't too good, so I decided to part it out. And this came from it. It's just a cardboard backdrop that came in the house. And this one sold on eBay for $10 free shipping. So we're in the eBay part now. There was just a few Mcari sales, no Poshmark sales, even though I did cross-post most of these Barbies onto Poshmark. They're just not selling on there. So here was the other set that I was talking about of the Hispanic Fashiona dolls. This one also sold for $17.99 plus shipping. This was a dress that was in that was mixed up in there. This sold for $11.99. This is a 1992, I mean, a 1982 angel face replacement dress for a doll. Now, this Fashionisha kin, he was number 115. He sold for $24.99 free shipping. A lot of the stuff here you're going to see on eBay did come with free shipping. This is a replacement coat for Daphne. Is that how I say her name? From Scooby-Doo. They came out with a Barbie of her in 2001. This is a replacement coat for it. It sold for $12.99 free shipping. We've got another Ken doll. I think that this may be, I don't know if he's African American or if he's Hispanic, but he sold very well. And he sold for $24.99 free shipping. This is another 80s doll. This is called Jewel Secrets Barbie. She sold for $17.99 free shipping. Not bad for the condition. Another 80s doll. This is a 1981 Ken doll, and he is Sensational Ken. He sold for $15.99 free shipping. This was another part that went to that fold-out dollhouse. This was the bed. It sold for $11.99 free shipping. This is Island Princess doll. She's supposed to sing. She doesn't sing anymore. She could just need battery replacements, but I didn't have the right size battery to test it. So I did disclose that in the description. I probably could have sold her for more. Actually, I know I could have sold her for more if I would have been able to confirm if she worked or not. But she still sold for $37.99 free shipping, which is really good. This is a career Barbie. She's a political candidate. She sold for $16.99 free shipping. Got another Ken doll. These Ken dolls sell really well. This one wasn't worth too much though. He sold for $11.99 free shipping, but it sold fast. Another Ken. This one sold for $17.99 free shipping. I was able to identify his actual number, which was 188. So I think that really helps a lot too when you're able to find the part number to the doll. This is a Potty Training Callie, Barbie's little sister. It's from 1996 and she sold for $9.99. I've sold her several times. She always sells. She's a consistent seller. Not worth a lot, but it's just one of those things where you know you'll get a sale regardless. This was a bundle that I put together. These dolls alone weren't worth that much, but when I bundled them together, they sold for $14.99 free shipping. And these are Barbie's younger sisters, so they weigh a little bit less. So shipping them wasn't too bad. They did weigh under a pound. These were just random dresses that I had that had minor flaws on them. So I bundled them together, listed them for $11.99. I was very close to just throwing them in the trash, but I knew that there would be some collector out there that could restore these dresses and would still want them. And yeah, this one worked out really good because this was really easy just to throw this listing together really quickly. And it was super easy and quick to ship it to as well. This is a color reveal mermaid. She sold for $16.99 free shipping. She was a little bit hard to ship because her legs don't bend, so I wasn't able to fold her up into my box like I was used to. I think I just randomly had a box lying around that was the right size that I used for her. This was probably my favorite doll of all the dolls. I just thought she was so freaking pretty. I want to dye my hair this color. I got to figure out what color it is. It's like a purple with a little bit of like a reddish tint to it or something. I don't know. It's very pretty magenta color. Anyways, she is a black label doll, a signature black label, and she sold for $19.99 free shipping. This dress is the Barbie birthday surprise from a 1991 doll. It sold for $10 free shipping. This doll, this is Cali Girl Surfer Leah, And she was the one I was showing you in the video that had the weirdly shaped feet. But she sold for $17.99 free shipping. She's the Y2K era doll. Another Ken. This one is a Ken with rooted hair. He sold for $15.99 free shipping. I always get excited to find Kens that have rooted hair because they always do well. Some of them are worth more than others, but they're just those types of things that you know it's a guarantee fast sale. Another color, this is a cutie reveal, not a color reveal, a cutie reveal. She is a Snowflake Sparkle, and her outfit's supposed to be like a husky, I believe. She sold for $16.99 free shipping. This is a 90s doll. I didn't get too many 90s dolls up in the mix, but this is one of them. She was a KB Toy Store exclusive. She sold for $14.99. So this doll was an American Girl doll, actually. They were selling these little tiny 6-inch dolls at one point. This one ended up selling for $7.99 plus the cost of shipping. And this lot that I had purchased of dolls, it actually came with another one of these dolls, which was the exact same doll, except she doesn't have her shirt at all. She has no clothing. That one's still listed on my store. I think I listed her for like $1 or $2 less. She hasn't sold yet. This is the doll that I was showing you when I was shipping her. So this is a Teresa doll, but this is a holiday doll. Now, most holiday dolls don't do well, but this Teresa in particular did really good. She sold for $24.99, and that's without her outfit. Now, the thing that I did have on my side is that the doll actually is in very, very good condition. It almost looks like someone took her out of her box, took her dress off, and just tossed her to the side. So I had that on my side to help sell it because you could tell from the pictures that she was in really good condition. But if I did have her original dress or if she was still in her box, she definitely would have been worth more. So remember to keep an eye out when it comes to holiday Barbies for the 2019 Teresa version. Now, most holiday Barbies are not great pickups. I actually have a whole video all about the holiday Barbie. If you want to go look in my my videos, you can find that one in there. This one is a Sheira and the Princess of Power 12-inch doll. Now, I had her listed for $22.99. I accepted an offer on her, but I can't remember what it was. I want to say it was like $17.99 or something like that. But she did sell. This was like a Netflix series. She came out in 2019. The comps on her were really good if you had her outfit, but unfortunately, I did not have her outfit. But I actually had a problem with this sale. This is the very first doll sale that I've ever gotten that I had a buyer complain. She told me that there was something wrong with her neck and that she didn't look as clean. Her body didn't look as clean as it did in the pictures. But I mean, I don't use filters. It's taken in natural sunlight. I mean, I am pretty good at checking the neck. So I thought that was pretty odd. But I was very nice to the seller when she messaged, I mean, to the buyer when she messaged me, and I offered her a return. I said that if, if there was issues, it was just a honest mistake and blah, 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 blah. We messaged each other back and forth, and she ended up leaving me positive feedback, and she never opened a return or anything. So it really, really will get you far in this game if you could just be nice to your buyer. This Tinkerbell was so pretty. She sold for $19.99 free shipping. Tinkerbell dolls have always been really good sellers for me. The problem that I do have with these dolls when I find them is they typically don't always come in the best condition. I don't know what it was. Like little girls says the epic adventures with these fairies. I guess they just went flying all over the place because I normally find them pretty well used. The wings are normally missing. There's just always like issues with these dolls when I find them, but this one was in pretty good condition. So I was really happy about that. But if you can find Tinkerbell's friends, they do really well. And the better condition they're in, the higher the value. This is a 1996 Ken doll. He was called Cool Shaven. I was really stoked to see that he had his whole outfit and that he was complete and he was in really good condition. This is super rare for some of these vintage dolls. He sold for $24.99, free shipping. This was a dress to a Meritha doll. Meritha is from the movie Brave from Pixar, Disney Pixar. The doll really, if I would have sold the doll with the dress, I would have had to have sold her for the same price of $19.99, and then she would have cost more to ship. I would have had to use one of my nice boxes. So I just decided to only sell her dress, and it sold for $9.99. That is a strategy I have with some of my Disney dolls that I find. I like to just sell their dresses sometimes. This is a Cinderella doll. I talked about this in one of my recent Ship With Me videos. She is wearing her pink dress, which is super rare for Cinderella, and she was from the Disney store, so she sold pretty good. I don't think I sold her for $24.99. I believe I accepted an offer on it for a lower price, but I can't remember what that price is. But of course, normally when I'm accepting offers or sending offers on these dolls, I always try to stay under the 20% off price range, especially for newer listed items. Again, some more Disney dresses. These were just dresses that were in that box, or some of them were on some of the dolls that I didn't want to sell. So I just took their clothing, I put them in a lot, sold it for $14.99. That's the average price that I like to sell. Like, I like to put little bundles of Disney dresses and include somewhere between like 4 or 6 little dresses, and I normally sell them for $14.99, free shipping. And they're just one of those things where they normally sell pretty quickly, and they're just like consistent sales for me. This is Skipper's friend Courtney. She was very popular in the 90s. They had a couple of Courtney dolls. So it was Skipper, Courtney, and Todd. And they were this little trio of friends. They were little kids, probably like middle school age. But in 1999, that's when they started making Skipper grow up a little bit and more of a like a high school age. And I guess Courtney also grew up too. So this was a teenage Courtney doll. I don't know if they ever came out with a teenage Todd though. Let me know in the comments if you know about that, because I'm curious. But yeah, she's super pretty. I love Courtney. She's one of my favorite characters. She's a very rare character in the Barbie universe. This one sold for $19.99, and I had to lower her price a little bit because her neck was not broken. However, it was slightly wobbly. So it didn't feel completely sturdy. So like if I move her head up, like all the way up, it would kind of lean forward a bit. And yeah, that's not, the Barbies aren't supposed to do that. There's the heads are supposed to uh stay firm when you move them. So I did list that in the comments. I did not have her original outfit. So, she had a couple things going for her. You could just tell that she was used. Yeah, she is in okay condition. But yeah, so she sold for $20. I don't believe there was any offers on this one. This was actually one of the first dolls that sold from all my stuff. So she sold like really fast, like probably like in a day or so. I was really surprised that this one sold so quickly. This is one of the My Little Pony dolls that they made into like dolls. They look kind of similar to the Monster High dolls. I know that some people get these ones mixed up with the Monster High, but these are just My Little Pony. I haven't had so much luck with them in the past, but this one sold for $14.99. So I guess I just listed it at the right time, right place, and the right buyer came along and swooped it up. This is a really great sale. I love finding these 2001 dolls. Oh my gosh, they sell so well. They sell so fast. Like any like Y2K area dolls, those ones actually sell better than the 90s dolls and also a lot of the 80s dolls too. So really just look at what this doll looks like. That way you can kind of be familiar with what some of these 2001 dolls look like. If you are interested in selling Barbie, I would just go online and look at 2001, 2002, 2003. Look at what those dolls look like. So you could be on that lookout for them because they sell great. So this was the Nutcracker Sugar Plum Princess doll. And she sold, I believe, again, it's been a while, so I can't really remember exactly if I've accepted offers or sent an offer. But like I said, any price that I tell you, if I'm forgetting and I accepted an offer or something, it's going to be probably 10%, maybe 20 at the very most. But yeah, so this one sold $39.99 free shipping. This one I was upset about because the Myen Barbies, which look like this, so they kind of look very similar to the Brat dolls, but they're Barbie. Now, you could tell the way you could tell the difference is the Barbie ones look more like Barbie, like they've got that Barbie shaped body. They don't have the feet that come off on the bottom. But look at she's missing some of her hair, and that sucks so bad. I could have sold her for way more, but I listed her low because I know that she was missing her hair. I know that some people can fix it though, but she still sold for $14.99 free shipping. If I didn't have this problem with the hair, I probably could have gotten somewhere closer to 30 bucks for her. And if I had her outfit, ugh, I don't know. It would have been pretty good though. So these are just random Barbies that didn't have outfits, that didn't have high values to them at all. So I just threw them together. I made a couple of small little lots like this. This is one of them. It sold for $7.99, but anytime I'm selling Barbies that come with multiple dolls or they're closer to the 1 pound weight, I like to charge shipping for. So I did charge $6.99 shipping for this one. Another Ken, this one sold for $14.99 free shipping. I was able to figure out that he was Ken doll, Fashiona number 14. So this doll, oh man, if her neck wasn't cracked, I could have made some good money off this doll. I sold her head for 10 bucks. Free shipping. I do have her dress and outfit listed separately. That one hasn't sold yet, but I think I have it listed somewhere around $30 just for the outfit. Though it hasn't sold, I know it is going to sell. Another Ken doll. This one's from 1986. This is Dream Glow Ken. He sold for $19.99 free shipping. He doesn't have his outfit or anything. This is Barbie's or this is Skipper's friend. It's not Todd. At least I don't think it is. Oh, what if it is? Anyways, he's a teenage boy Barbie, which is kind of rare. So he's not really Ken, but he's not a little kid either, just kind of in the middle there, just a teenager. He sold for $34.99. This was also one of the very first items that sold from the lot of Barbies. And the last one I have to show you is another Ken doll. This is Fashionista number 1, Dashing Demon. He is redressed though. He does not have his original outfit. I was hoping he would be worth a bit more, but I think the market was somewhat saturated with him. So I think there's just a lot of this doll made. And that actually makes a huge difference on the value of a doll. If it was massively made, there's going to be more of them out there, which means you're going to have more competition, which is going to bring the value of it down. But it's okay. $14.99, still cool. So that's going to be it for all of the dolls that sold. I mean, that's not bad. A month's worth of Barbie sales for you. Well, that is it, my friends. That concludes this Barbie series that I put together. I really worked really hard on this for you guys, so I hope that you enjoyed it. It was a crap ton of content. I mean, I think I've provided you with like over 3 hours worth of Barbie content for reselling. I'm not sure if the universe needs that or not, but it's out there in case you guys can use it. And if you did find these videos helpful, it would mean so much for me if you can like them or leave me comments, you know, all those great things that help, because it was really time consuming for me to do it. So I would like super appreciate that a lot. And if you like Barbie content, let me know. If you're tired of Barbie content, let me know. I do think I'm going to take a little bit of break from making Barbie videos because this was a lot and I really don't have anything else to give. I feel like I just poured everything out for you guys. So I don't know what else to do. But thanks again if you like stuck around and watched all of my videos. I will have all of them linked in the description if you want to go ahead and check out any of the videos you may have missed. I mean, I went through everything. Started off with sorting through the Barbies, how I cleaned them and prepped them, how I looked up comps, how I listed them, just how I took the photographs, just all the things. So yeah, lots of Barbie. I actually had my husband look up on an AI program. I asked it to ask it about my channel, like, what is Sabrina's Magical World about? And it gave this whole thing about like, it was like a channel for Barbies and stuff. I was like, oh my gosh, that's so funny. Well, thank you so much everybody for hanging around, and never forget that when you thrift upon a star, all your dreams will come true. I'll see you all next time. Bye.